Uh, uh, People with bass. Uh, uh, don't know what's going on. All right, all right, all right. Welcome one, welcome all to the Jerkmonger Show. This is the live morning edition. I'm not walking and talking. I have to stick around the school today to get my kid later on, take her to an orthodontist appointment. So that's what I do. And this guy right here is funny because he was playing some crazy music in the background, and supposedly it's it's heavy bass. I was jamming to it. Whoa, you're in your car. Good morning. What's up, Andrew J? My man, pots and pans. What's up? Super excited for you guys to be here with me. I'm only going to be on for a short time because I have to get some work done here at the coffee shop. And when I do the coffee shop thing, you know what happens. They have the music playing and I can't do it, and copyright strike and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to skip all that today. So, maybe a little recap of New York Comic Con. Some good things happened. Dark Admiral March Hare says, hi, all. Thanks, Dark. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Andrew J is here. Dark Admiral Ikari, I love you. My man. My man. All right, so I'm waiting for a few more people to file in if they will, because I have an announcement to make. It's a silly announcement, but it's a fun announcement, and it's going to be cool. Yeah, so as far as New York Comic Con went, it went pretty great. Things went well. Business was good, very good. And, we sold the tar out of mini mongers and black and red stickers and pins. And the good news is we're going to have a whole new set of pins and stickers and stuff like that. And we're actually going to be pulling back on prints, man. Prints are getting weird, man. Prints are not as saleable as they used to be. We got a lot of stiff competition when you're trying to sell. It's funny. I saw a lot of people selling like Batman, Superman prints, right? For an example, like world's finest stuff. How are you going to sell a Batman, Superman? How do you expect to make money at that when like Olivier Coipel has the bomb Batman, Superman print? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would they buy yours, man? So, especially when they're buying it for the same price. It just works out that way. Please do some Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba stickers. Maybe. We're gonna look at doing some anime stuff as part of our assortment for items that are popular. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Other than that, I did some fun. What do you call them? Commissions. They were fun. Commissions were good. Let's see. X Gal says hi, all welcome back. Thank you very much, X Gal. Thank you very much. My hair's, I gotta shave my head, man. It's getting too long. Someone saw a picture of my head. They thought I had a fade. It's because of the gradation effect it's got. CC, woo, CC. Oh, my man. I love you, brother. I love you. So yeah, so one of the things. All right, so we got about 7 people here. Maybe people will file in. Maybe they won't. I'm only gonna be on for a few minutes. So check it out, guys. Force One, what's happening, brother? My man. So I am announcing a do-over. I am canceling. I'm canceling disgruntled issues I have with people. I'm canceling. I'm starting over. And I'm talking about if people want to be kind and good to me, I'm going to be kind and good to them. If I've never had a problem with you, then we don't have a problem. If I have a problem with you in the past, I'm going to consider letting that go, and then until you bring it back up again. But we are cutting out the garbage. We're gonna cut out the fat out of these dumb relationships, out of these dumb issues and these crazy battles with people for nothing, because I don't know what's going on and I don't need to know. That's the bottom line. And I'm not talking about like, I'm only going to keep it positive. I don't want to be positive. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, I got no beef with people, man. I had a great show. People were kind to me. I was kind to them. We lived civilly. I believe strongly that what you think in your own heart is your business. If you don't like me, that's fine. You don't have to like me. You don't have to want to do business with me. It just doesn't have to be all crazy and angry, right? I'm speaking to the way that sometimes some of the people I hang out with, we get so caught up with all this noise. Oh, red circle, paranormals. Thank you, Cam. And I'm just saying, guys, it's not even worth it, man. We have big fish to fry. Big fish. Um, we've got comics to make. That's why I'm gonna, wrap this up sooner than later so I can get into the coffee shop. Like I said, I got to pick up my daughter sooner than later through school. I'm gonna stick around school for a while and go with that. Dude, you had issues with people in the past. You're such a cool dude. That's hard to believe. I actually don't have issues with people. I don't. That's the problem. By the way, the Michael Caine and Alien sketch arrived. Thank you and Andy for sending it. That's what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying, man? I'm about the good stuff, man. I'm about getting things done. That's what I gotta be about. And it's hard. It's hard enough. It is hard enough to do the work, much less to salt it all up with a bunch of garbage. And it's garbage. It's garbage. And I'm making some changes in my life, man. I'm making some changes. This was a very eye-opening show. I'm making some changes in my art. I've seen some stuff out there that I was very humbled by. And I'm like, man, I want to adopt some of that into my work personally. I'm excited for that. This was a very interesting show. You can tell that in general, and this is why I think this is important. I think everyone's kind of in a weird spot these days. I saw some people who were typically aloof and kind of weird. Space trucker from Mars, what's up? And to be honest, like I could tell that there's a humility, not in everyone, but in some. Ironically, in some people that I encountered, some of my heroes, again, you should never meet your heroes. That's why I don't want to be anyone's hero. I'd rather be someone's peer. I'd rather be, I'm really big on that. I'm big on like spending energy on people who want to be connected to me humanly. I hate that we tend to be so oh, what's up, Serena? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you this morning. I'm seeing some great faces. I didn't get to do much of this while I was away. I did a couple of streams on Instagram. That was interesting. Jerkmonger Rebirth life lessons. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's about connecting with people, and I want to have like real relationships with people. Like I can't be everyone's bestie, right? We can't all be everyone's bestie, but we can work really hard to be generous and kind to each other. And CC, I'm looking forward to hearing about some of what happened after the stuff we talked about. Andrew says, when I met you in NYCC, I kept going, he's not my hero. He's not my hero. Just kidding. Putting people on pedestals is not healthy. That's right, Cam. Right. So what's happening is, sometimes we put people, I met an artist. I guess I won't say his name. Don't you hate when people do that? Don't you wish they just tell you who they were? Maybe because I don't want to paint this person in a negative light, because it's not fair. They're not here to defend themselves. And I'm just as eager to crush people. And that's why I've got to change, because I don't want to continue to be that type of guy. I'm not interested in character assassinations and that kind of shite. I really want to be an encouragement as much as I can to whoever I come in contact with. And I was encouraged by a lot of you guys. I said this on my post on Twitter, and I said it over on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm so grateful for the support that I've gotten from you guys here on YouTube and on Instagram. Those of you who are customers of mine, I cannot tell you how much the Fernandez family appreciates you guys. It is truly a blessing that I cannot ignore, because I was talking with my wife, and we're going over what's coming. I did Cam, but I noticed this. I used that more interesting way of saying it, so it's not quite. America's like, what did he just say? What I think he said. Oh, Jim O'Reilly, what's up? And I'm saying this because I think it's important that we are are about the bigger things in life, not just the I don't know. I just feel like we've lost sight, and I'm seeing a desperation. Like I said, I'm seeing humility in some people because they're not getting the work they used to get, for all the reasons that we've been talking about. And things are kind of ugly out there. But I don't know those people personally, and I don't want to keep going after them because what I've noticed is that's become a distraction for me. I think you guys, and I know I do, want to see me stay productive. And that's what I'm got to be about. So I'm going to be cracking on Doomkicker now that I'm back. I got a few things. I got a few other new projects that I'm thinking. This week, I'm planning on launching my art book. What do you call it? Valkyries and Angels. Arrogance, says Cam, is what brought the comic industry to where it is in many ways. Other factors too. Kyung says, Kyung says, Bling! Whenever I see those two exclamation points, I think of Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, so I'm just like, I don't have beef with those people, man. And I want to get this art book done because I need to pay some bills so I can get this book finished. I don't want to use any more of the money from what I have, other than for what I had planned. So I need to generate some other new income, and hopefully that book will be great and you guys will love it. For those of you who want to back it. So we'll see. It's going to be, I'm planning for an 8.5 by 11 book. I might make it 9 by 12, but I think it's going to be 8.5 by 11. It's going to be a little bit larger than what I originally put out last year for Black and Red. This will be the follow-up to Black and Red. I'm still planning on a volume 2 of Black and Red at some point, but right now I'm slowing down because I need to really hustle and get these pages complete. So that's kind of a lot of what I'm cranking on right now. Um, Let me see. Yeah, so I'm caught up on the chat here. So yeah, there is a sense. Now I didn't get a chance to walk through the actual show proper. Force One says, I'm in. Let us know when you got the campaign up and running. You got it, brother. I sure will. So I didn't get a chance to walk the floor at all, man. Normally in the past, in the morning, early morning, I would have had a chance to kind of browse. I'm glad I didn't, because I spent when I spent money on things that I know I can use, reference material, things of that nature. Um, and that would have just been a fast push through the whole convention. I didn't want to do that. I find that to be frustrating for me because I don't have that much cash to spend out there. Although I spent some money, I spent a lot of money on food and things like that. But I mean, overall, it was, like I said, I'm all earthquakey. Sorry about that. I don't want to shake no more. So yeah, it was just a lot of good stuff happening in the show itself. I got to connect with people that I'm normally connected with, and there was some great things, man. I want to give a particular. I'm not going to give out negatives, but a couple of positives, man. I want to thank Dan Panosian for being kind to me, and he was very nice to me, and he didn't need to be. And some people have issues with some people. He's a generous man to me, and he's always been. And I'm grateful for his positive. He always treated me positively. He's not my bestie, but but I don't need him to be my bestie. I just want a mutual respect, right? Um, who else did I meet of note? People that I got the chance to meet Kim Young Yi. Um, I gave him a sketch, and he was super super stoked for it. It was so cool. Um, I, I feel sometimes like some of these guys, we take so much from them, uh, and we're trying to, like, always, "Oh, I gotta get this, I gotta get this," but it was cool to give him something. I thought that was cool, and he was very very appreciative, and I was stoked by that. Um, I had a chance to connect with Mike Lilly. Mike Lilly's another one of my friends. I was sitting next to Brent Peoples, who was the recent artist on a book called Major X. Some of you guys may know about that, from Rob Liefeld thing at Marvel. He was the interior artist for like the middle issues, I think, something like that, or 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and 5, or 2, 3, 4, and 5, something like that. Great guy. His wife was fantastic. It was great to talk with them. Who else did I connect with? I don't want to give everybody. Well, I did meet CC, Andrew J. You guys are amazing. John Chidester. Who else? I forget who else. I'm blanking. I'm sorry, guys. If I forget everybody, I'm blanking. Panda Droid was there. Um, Anyways, a few others. So great meeting you guys. Um, I did also connect with Carrie Randolph. I'm hoping along the way, on one of my future projects, I'll be able to incorporate some of these talented people. I mean, just talented people. My friend Sasky, she goes by Saspot over on Instagram. I tell you what I'm gonna start doing soon. So I'm gonna start. Everett Todd, what's going on? Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna start um, doing interviews with some of my friends who are of the like mind. I want you guys to get to know them, and hopefully, and some of them are going to be bigger names, some of them are going to be smaller names. um all of them are going to be talented, and I just want you guys, I want to bring some fresh inspiration to my channel. Right now I've been focusing so much on getting everything completed. I haven't really been spending much time doing these live streams, and that's actually a reason for that. I just really want to. Sometimes live streaming can be so time consumptive, and I don't want to keep doing that and putting energy in something that really I should be putting that energy in something else. That said, I also plan on doing some more recorded videos, and that's where I maybe start doing some introductions. But don't forget your Instagrams. Word. Yeah, if you guys want to go over to Instagram, check out some stuff, man. I posted a few pieces from the show, the Halloween radio show. Oh yeah. Actually, I'll be the last. That's gonna be the last show I have this year. Is gonna be just one. If you have time, would be great. Just one. Maybe do some reading or something like that. But I'll be at a show in Tampa here at the end of the month. It's called Spooky Empire. If anybody's here, it's one of the most notable horror shows in the country. It just happens to be in the Orlando area, but they're doing it in Tampa this year. So we'll have a booth in that space this year. We're gonna test out some new product. So one of the things that we've been talking about in terms of like business, I don't have. So there's a lot to talk about. Some people may not be excited to discuss these type of things openly, but I think it's important to note that we're all different. We all have different things, and there's a thing that we talk about, Andy and I talk about, is called a pedigree. I think when you have that pedigree, which meaning that you've done some major work, you're an established mainstream artist, and a lot of them are getting more of the business. Like I said, some are looking for new work, and it's not that simple. I was talking to another artist. They say, I do work for Marvel, I do work for DC, but at the end, I'm still a freelancer. And I totally get that. Not everybody has contracts anymore. In fact, most people don't. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm learning to understand where everybody's coming from and why people are desperate and why people are scared. So one of the things that I know is happening is, if you're not one of those established guys, you're probably not selling as much paper or print stuff. So that's something that I'm definitely investigating, and I'm definitely seeing myself move more and more into product. I'm going to start. Andy and I have been talking about starting a little T-shirt line. There's a lot of cool stuff that I think would be awesome, and we had a great, recap session yesterday, just talking about what could we have done better, what we did well, and what we could do better. And we always do that. And after every show, we always kind of have a little powwow, and it was a good one. This was probably the best one we've had in a long time, because there's a lot of good opportunities if you are willing to stretch it out and think beyond just the normal stuff you guys are used to doing. I need some product for the weekend. Yeah. T-shirts, shut up and take my money, says Andrew J. Yeah. We're talking about a few things, and a lot of it's gonna be stuff that is all of it's gonna be stuff that we produce, we create our own intellectual properties. We won't be doing anything that's um, in most cases anything that belongs to somebody else, although we have some cool ideas for some like parody stuff that is genuine parody. I hate, it drives me crazy when these people are like, no way man, that's like this and that and you're trying to do this. Like, nah man, that's not parody. Parody is when you, well, Zach did a great job of going over what parody is recently, if you guys want to check out one of his videos on that. But man, I'm chatty today. um what was some other people I connected with? Your boy, yep, your boy. Um, there was a lot of talking with people. Oh, of course, Buzz, man, the artist Buzz. Buzz is one of my favorite people, and he's definitely a mentor of mine in the con scene. He's always taking me under his wing. You guys pray for those of you who pray for him, his family, and he's, I don't know if you guys know who Buzz is. He's a very colorful character, but he is my friend, and I love him, and um, he's always looking out for me. So if you guys could look out for him, that'd be great too. I wish I had the level of scratch to have you do mood illustrate. You do mood illustrate my D&D campaign settings. Oh, that's interesting. Well, maybe sometime, Everett. Think about it. Parody is apparently popular in Congress. It's true. Amanda Lucy says, I'd hate to lose you to it, but you would be amazing at creature designs for RPGs and video games. Well, I mean, I want to do comics. I want to do comics, but I'm also making products. So, it's that kind of thing. Buzz equals Vampy for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and Buzz gave me a copy. He didn't have to. He gave me one of his rare copies of a special #1 issue. It was so good, man. He's such a good guy. He's funny. You'd be offended by him most of the time, but he's awesome. Um, maybe not by some of you, but I love him. I saw Mr. Lee Weeks. Oh, I talked to Jorge Jimenez. Oh, how can I forget? I have a new friend. I have and he's gonna love this. I was able to connect with Ed McGuinness. So I thank you to Mike Miller for reminding him about where I was going to be. He happened to be talking to Brent Peoples and he go, oh, you're here too. So he stopped and chatted with me and we exchanged stuff. And I'm so happy, man. He was such a kind man to me. Later on, I'm going to do like a video of all my swag, all the stuff I picked up at the show. And like I said, I'm telling you, if you get to go to New York Comic Con, please do. I think you would enjoy it. It's a crazy show. Zach did a video, your boy, on the idea of, I guess Joe Quesada tweeted something about that the representation of the show means the comic book industry is healthy. I think I agree with Zach. I don't think it's as healthy as some people think it is. Jorge is a beast, says every time. Loving his Justice League art. Yeah, man, that guy. Such good stuff. Such good stuff. Yeah. But New York City Comic Con Artist Alley was boss this year, says NJ. With Shearer, could have gotten into. Yeah, I'm gonna actually see if I can finagle something for Brian, because I think he belonged there. I will say that this year it was one of the best years. I have been to New York Comic Con in the past, and the room was okay, was the percentage wise. This year I feel like that it was the highest percentage of like strong quality people. Robson Roca was there, man. I love that guy. I talked to Leo Romero. I'm hoping I can get him. Leo Romero is like he has a similar style to Chris Somney. He was there. I missed some people. I didn't get a chance to see. I don't know Jelly Goblin. I'm not sure why he couldn't get in this year. Some people, I will tell you that some people are having trouble because of the content they put out, and so New York Comic Con is being much more critical, for good or bad. That's some of it. I think is a bad thing, because they're focusing on some of it's political, some of it's just kind of like political correctness and things like that. That's unfortunate. But again, we're living in a world, guys, that's clearly what it is. And I've always said this. Every time I hop on the platform, I understand that some of these platforms may have special rules and they're supposed to abide by them for free speech and what have you. But I got a funny feeling it's going to get tougher and tougher as we move forward, guys. And so I'm not too surprised at all. That shouldn't have affected Brian at all because he's totally solid. But I got to find out. Maybe someone took a spot he could have taken. I want to come to New York, so maybe should tie that in with the con next year. Yeah, I guess that's a great idea. And then you can, God willing, I'll be accepted back in, and it'll be awesome. For those of you who don't know, they're accepting applications now for C2E2. If you guys are willing to go to Chicago, those of you who are artists and want to try to get in there, and they are the same company, Reed Pop. Um, but I'm trying to think of other personalities. This is one guy. It's one of the guys that does design work um, for that cartoon Invader Zim. He was there. I can't remember his name. He was great. He has some great artwork. Brian, my man, pots and pans. What's up, my friend? That's funny that I actually saw that emoji and then I followed up with what it sounded like. I hear that Baltimore is convention that is growing. Yeah, I heard some good and negative things about Baltimore. Again, I don't have that name recognition right now, so I'm gonna keep working on, on DOOMKICKER, and then let that become my recognition. Um, Yowza, what's going on, man? Lightning fans, is car video week. I know. I'm wrapping it up here in a few minutes because I have to pick up my daughter in a couple of hours from school, and I don't want to go home, spend the 20-30 minutes drive home, unpack, set up, then break down again just to come back here. And so I'm going to stay at the coffee shop this morning. So yeah, so like I said, the atmosphere was a little more humble to me. Some people who normally wouldn't talk to me more, and some people who I've heard were ugly never approached me, never did anything. Much of that is smoke and mirrors, Yeah, people have things to say, but man, it's funny how some people are like, man, whatever happened to Sticks and Stones, and like all of a sudden everybody gets upset now. Like, I'm not worried about that mess no more. The internet is all fake. Yeah, apparently. And so are some of these dumb fights that they're really smoke and mirrors, in my opinion. Jim Rice says Baltimore is great. I couldn't make it this year, so they credited my table for next year. That shows how you do. That shows that's how you do business. Yeah. Jim, I know. I'm sure Baltimore is a good company. I don't know. I'm going to give them the benefit of the. I just, if it's anything like these other ones where you have to go and look, let's face it, most customers want to buy stuff from names that they recognize, and they don't recognize me, so it's all good. They should. I'm the jerkmonger. You know what I'm saying? A lot like Heroes Con. Is it like Heroes Con? I don't do well at Heroes Con either. So I think next year we're thinking about, I don't know if we'll get a table. Maybe we will. But we talked about maybe just attending. And maybe that's when we can hang out, Brian. But I don't know. I'm just like, I just don't care about that stuff no more. I really don't care. Oh, and that's where I'm trying to get to. I don't want to care. I want to be productive. This is not about, I'm not competing with the industry anymore. I think I started out talking like that in the beginning, and in a way we are competing with them, but I don't care anymore. Like, it doesn't matter. I just need customers. The customers, you guys are my customers. If you guys like what I do, then you can support it. I don't care anymore. I don't care what they do with Spider-Man. I don't care what they do with Iceman. I don't care if they make everybody upside down and inside out. I don't care. That caring is tearing up my productivity, and that's affecting me. And I'm tired of being affected by BS. Tell them you are YouTube famous and smirk knowingly. Repop runs the bigger Baltimore comic show. Oh, well, there you go. Who doesn't know Elliot? Is that what you said? Who doesn't know Elliot? A lot of people. You'd be surprised. Just compete with yourself. Your work is amazing, dude. Yeah, Jim, that's what I'm talking about. Now, one thing I had a really pleasant experience with was I spent a good 20-30 minutes just poring over some certain artists' work, their original art, and now I understand, like when Doug would say about what it was like to why you should buy original art. It's not just to support the guy. It's not just to fill a collection. It's not just to add to my mess. it's genuinely, there's so much you can learn from like great pieces of art. Olivier Coipel's work was there, man. And I had a chance to spend a lot of time over his Magic Order work. That guy is on another level, and I actually think the colors did him dirty, man. Like his work was so strong without it. Oh, I mean, I'm looking at. I wish they need to do an artist edition of his stuff because his stuff is fantastic. Lighting Fan says Marvel and DC don't understand. That's the apathy that will kill the industry. They deserve it. Well, that's what I mean. I mean, yeah, sure, sure. If it's apathy that's going to kill them, or whatever. What I'm more concerned with is what's going to keep me alive. I've been spending so much time on what's killing them. I don't think about what's keeping me alive. And you guys are part of that. Did I just get auto zapped? I don't know, man. Let me see. He's amazing. Yeah, simple colors for Coipel would be the best. Yeah, and they tried, Brian, but they're like, it's just his stuff is so rich. Now there's a couple of moments and some things that enhanced it. Man. Evertot says his JMS Thor work was stronger than his Magic Order. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think you have to see these pages. The Thor stuff was excellent and some of my favorite of his work, but Magic Order has become my favorite. It is sizzling hot. It is sizzling hot. It's next level. I compare. He's more. I mean, he's always been European, right? He's French, but he's definitely in the European class of artists and illustrators. Magnificent. Unfortunately he gets lumped in with the American artists a lot because he does a lot of work in American comics, but really he's up there, in my opinion. He's practically there with Moebius, I think. I'm willing to say that. I also picked up an art book for Juanjo Guarnido. He's the guy on Black Sad. Oh, I love Black Sad. Black Sad's so good. A lot of good stuff, man. Like I said, I'll do a swag video later of my what do they call it? My booty. That's not what it's called. What do you call it? It's my swag, my haul, a haul video. That's it, Everett. And I'll share with you guys what I picked up. It wasn't that much, but it was some good stuff, and I'm excited. All right, guys, it's 32 minutes in. I was trying to get into, just keep it to 30 minutes for this morning. I appreciate you guys. I'm grateful to God for you guys. You guys, on many occasions, have literally put food on my table. And I cannot ignore that. And now that I've had a chance to finally meet some of you guys are fantastic. And really just dynamite crowd, and I'm truly honored to be on your screens right now. That you would even consider watching me and caring at all about what I have to say. That's powerful. I hope that we'll continue this relationship far into the future. You guys with my booty. I like the booty video from the Teen Titans. Anyway, yeah, I mean, maybe a last minute or so, if you guys have specific questions I can answer for you, lay it on me. What you got? And while you guys are doing that, I'm also going to thank Andy and Bree for driving me around. It was good. Jim Riley says, be well, keep kicking ass. Elliot, can't wait for Doom Kicker. That's what's up. That's what's up, Jim Riley. That's what I'm talking about. What else? Anything else? I'm going to give you a few more seconds here. Oh, I got a spot. What is your imprint's name? Whew, that's a great question. I haven't even thought about that for the book. I don't know. I'm working on that. It's probably going to be JM something, I think. I don't know. Maybe. I have another name that I've been cooking with. We'll see. Yeah, that's a good question. I got to think about that some further. That's another update thing. I'm going to be contacting the printers today. Not today, this week, now that I'm back. Its name is Door. Yes, its name is Door. I mean, we do stuff. The other stuff I do is through the Lab Comics, which, by the way, if you guys don't mind, check out Webtoons and check out the lab experiments on Webtoons. Some of my art, some of the other guys in my we have a small studio crew thing. How far to Doomkicker are you? Far enough, but not far enough. I got lots to do, got lots to work on. I'll be posting some stuff up soon. $5 from Jalapeno Milk. Oh my gosh, Doom Eternal got delayed. Don't let Doomkicker get delayed, please. What's Doom Eternal? What's that? Doom Eternal. Is that Doom? Is that Marvel book? Well, thank you for the $5, Jalapeno. I appreciate that. Video game. I have to look into that, figure out what's going on. It's doomed. Is it doomed? Anyway, I appreciate you guys. So I'm going to go get some coffee. How about Other Side of the Moon as a studio name? That's interesting. Maybe. We'll see. It's a great name, actually. I like it. I'm not sure how it matches me, though, but well, I'll take it. I'll take that into consideration. Thank you so much. Thank you, Everett. All right, guys. I'm going to take off now. God bless you guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Oh, wait. Enjoy the coffee. Thank you, Serena. Appreciate it. Bye. You have a good night. You here? See you.